Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is David Nates, and today's topic is, should you join the union? This mostly caters to actors who are living in America, but literally it's a thing that everybody hears about when they are thinking of making a career in the film industry. The thing about unions such as SAG-AFTRA is that they are there to protect the rights of the people working in the industry. Of course, if you are acting and you want to get into high-level jobs like a role in a TV series or even a big movie, any on-screen job will have to be negotiated under a union contract. This ensures that you can get union benefits and the correct salary. So after hearing all of this, you're probably thinking that it's pretty much given that you should join. Well, there's a couple of things that you need to take into consideration before actually doing so. First of all, it's actually pretty expensive to join. As of making this video in 2020, here are the rates as listed on the actual SAG website. To join SAG, a performer must pay an initiation fee plus the first semi-annual basic dues. The national initiation rate is currently $3,000. Initiation fees may be lower in some areas. Annual base dues are $201.96. In addition, work dues are calculated at 1.575% of covered earnings up to $500,000. Okay, so after hearing all of this, you might be discouraged to pay so much money. Luckily, SAG-AFTRA have a bunch of payment plan options, which makes it super easy to pay the initiation fee, or you could even get a small loan from your bank. At least in Los Angeles, they are so accustomed to making small loans for this reason that they will pretty much instantly give you one. You may also be turned off on the annual dues, but honestly around $200 a year is super inexpensive. And that's if you don't book any jobs. Plus, you'll get a ton of screeners and get to vote for the SAG Awards. They also offer a ton of screenings at the DGA, Q&As, panels, and workshops. It's really up to you how you want to use your SAG card. Plus, your annual dues are a tax deduction in the state of California if you submit your taxes as an actor. The downside of being in the union is that now you are not allowed to take on jobs that aren't part of the union. Nowadays, a ton of commercials are non-union, set as a type of buyout, so being part of SAG-AFTRA instantly makes you ineligible for this kind of work. There's also this whole money-making thing. Hollywood is obviously putting in multi-million dollars in each films, and they will not just hire anybody. They need to be sure that the person can actually do the job, but also the person is bankable, meaning just that the actor's name will bring in X amount of profit. If you are unknown, then you will have to compete with the big leagues. You're basically in the Olympics, now trying to get the same job as all the other working actors that you see on TV. So, now that we've broken down all of these things and you aren't totally turned off from joining the union, here are a few pros and cons of being in the union. The pros are better contracts, which offer more money, member benefits such as healthcare, and if you're living in America, you know what a joke healthcare is. So actually being able to become eligible for a SAG-AFTRA healthcare plan is amazing. Unfortunately, you need to make a pretty substantial amount of money as an actor to qualify. I'll put in a link in the description of the video as the amount changes from one year to the other, but it's at least over $13,000 per year from union work. Another pro to being part of SAG-AFTRA are deal discounts, access to SAG-AFTRA Foundation events, and also finally a union that will actually fight to get your money for each gig that you get hired for. Now for the cons. You can't work non-union gigs, which means you will miss out on a ton of projects. You also will need to compete with other actors that may have more experience and credits than you. Abiding to all these rules is not always easy, and initiation fees and membership dues need to be paid in order to remain in good standing. Obviously, whether you are union or non-union, there may be moments where finding a job will be difficult. You're an independent contractor, so finding work is up to you and the people representing you. Alternatively, there's also a way of becoming FICOR, which stands for Financial Core. Under that, you're actually not technically SAG-AFTRA, but are allowed to work SAG-AFTRA and non-union gigs. This type of status is usually frowned upon, but can give people who want to work both union and non-union gigs a solution. If you are FICOR, you still need to pay annual dues, but it gives you the advantage of accepting whatever gig you want. You also still qualify for health benefits and pension plans, plus you pay an average of 4% less annual fees. In the end, there are tons of options for you, just don't rush into it. Whatever you are doing, if you are just beginning, maybe non-union is perfect for you. With more experience, you will most likely want and need to join the union. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. As per usual, please subscribe and smash the like button. Comments are always welcome. Let me know if you need more info on the subject and what your experience is being in the union or not. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.